Hey y'all. Hey. Welcome back to another podcast. I'm not sure if this is episode 6 or 7, but y'all know who I am. Y'all know my name is Ashley Sparkman, and I am more than willing to get on here and talk about what's really going on behind these scenes of the jails and the prisons. And I got a little bit of new information for y'all. It's not very much, it's a teeny tiny bit. But I'm not going to get into it right now. But I'm so sorry that y'all missed an episode of. I missed an episode of doing this on the exposure of the jails and prisons last week. Kind of came down with something. I'm doing better now, but you can tell by my voice it's still not all the way back. So we're going to take it easy tonight. Sorry. Okay, so what's been going on? Well, let's see. Like I said, I don't have that many stories right now. I am doing my hardest to kind of find things here and there of what's going on. It's mostly the same thing of what's really going on behind the jails and the prisons. And it's not just happening in the state of Missouri. Like I said before, it's happening everywhere. In fact, it's happening right here in Texas. And so, I know that, let me read what I've got. I took some notes. There is a lot of mold inside the jails, and there's mold inside the jails. Sometimes the jails in Missouri are not very clean. Most of the prisons up there are have not changed. Besides, like not cleaning the jails, not cleaning the prisons very well. Let's see what else. They don't have any air up there sometimes. No, they need to get some things fixed. They need to get some repairmen there to get those things fixed. Because that's easy money right there. You can fix that in a heartbeat. But most of the jails up there have mold. And then you got the jails and prisons up in Tennessee, Arkansas, and Mississippi that are dying every day. The inmates are dying every day because of the drugs or gangs. That mostly probably gonna be the innocent up there. I'm not positive. Cause I know that, I'm not trying to get big guys middle here, but I know that some of those prisoners and, those inmates don't get along. And they pick on the new ones, they pick on the innocent, and that's not fair either. And so, I know it's, things are not going well in any of the states when it comes to the prisons or the, jail. I hear a lot, I try to read a lot of stories and see what people are saying, see how people's loved ones are, what they're going through up there, and it's just rough. Man, you're lucky if you survive up there. It is rough. I mean, I know I wouldn't want to be in there behind bars, because it's rough. You know what I mean? And there's not a lot of help. Sometimes the COs are not very nice. Sometimes the other prisoners or other inmates get very irritated with each other because of the way they run the jails and the prisons up there. You know, it's hot. It's the air quality in the jails and prisons are not very good. And so it takes a lot of, I guess you can, I've never been an inmate myself, so I wouldn't know. But I do know what, from what I'm hearing, it sounds to me that, like, given the fact that there's, let me pull that up again, gangs up in there, that tells me that something needs to be done about separating the inmates, you know. And I know when they get out of their cells, they gang up, you know, they gang up with one another, and they always go and pick on the innocent, and especially if they know you're innocent, they'll pick on you. And it's not really nice. And so that's why a lot of people, the innocent inmates up there, their families are concerned about them, they're heartbroken about them, they're worried about them. They don't want them up there. They want them out. They want them safe. So I can relate to that because I have a family up there as well in Missouri. I know he's not safe up there. I worry about that every single day. So he says he's doing okay. He says he's doing good, but I know there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, and so, yeah, there's not that, they say that there's really not that much going on in the jails and the prison. That's not true. That's not true. If you look on social media and the internet, you'll see stories of people talking about how their loved ones have been through HELL and back. You know what I mean? I mean, just ridiculous. The COs don't want to take care of it. And I'm not talking about every CO out there, so don't jump all over me, please. Some of them are nice, but some of them don't do anything to help the inmates up there. They don't want to help them. Either they don't want to do the job, or they just don't want to get in the middle of it. Which I can understand that. I wouldn't want to be in the middle of that stuff too, you know. It's very dangerous up there. To me, the dangerous inmates, the guilty ones are the dangerous inmates. And they gang up all together, and they're like a pack of lions ganging up on a female lion who is a mama, you know, protecting her cubs. And so, it's not really all that sunshine and rainbows up there behind the scenes. That's why people get upset and they're worried about their loved ones up there. I know, I can relate to that. Having nightmares, having bad dreams, you know, and it's like, when are these police officers and these judges and these, you know, these DA and, you know, and the attorneys and all that, when are they going to wake up and realize that our innocent loved ones are up there are not safe? You know, as far as I'm concerned, they don't care as long as they put that money right back in their pocket. You know, I'm here to tell the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. So, I just won't be saying any actual names of anybody. But, like I said, the attorneys, the DAs, the judges, the police officers, some of them are not good, and they don't care as long as they put that money right back in their pocket. It comes out, and it comes, at the end of the day, it comes right out. back into their pocket. And, I'm trying to figure out when did money become the biggest thing of all. Everything in today's society. Everything is about money. Money, money, money. You can't talk to your inmate or your innocent loved one in jail without paying some sort of way to talk to them. Which, in my opinion, is kind of ridiculous. The inmates up there can't, they can't get a snack without having to pay. They have to have money on their books. Someone from the outside has to help them. I mean, it's ridiculous. The amount of money that the jails and prisons want. It is beyond me. And I'm like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I mean, I'm not saying it's not cheap. Some sort of communication up there is cheap. Everywhere. But it's not easy to get through because the internet acts up, the internet doesn't want to work. If I thought communication was free, which I do think that, and it should be free for all the innocent inmates up there. They should have the ability to call and or text their loved one any time of the day, instead of putting these inmates on a strict schedule. These inmates need to have the freedom to talk to their families. They need someone to talk to on the outside. We need to wake up and get these people some help. And it's ridiculous. And so with that being said, I encourage you to use your voice to give these people some help. It is really bad. The corruption is high. The crime in the jails and the prisons are higher than they are on the outside because of what goes on in the inside. And it breaks my heart. But I know there's nothing I can do about it except use my voice, and that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, and to pray, of course. It's a freaking miracle if anybody survived a day in jail or prison. A freaking miracle. I'm surprised anybody is alive because of the way they've been treated. Some of the authority up there plays God, and they need to back down and realize that they're not God. I mean, it's good for the inmates to have a routine. I'm not saying that. But I'm telling you what, some of those innocent inmates up there, they just need help. So I encourage you to help them out. Find stories, find people to talk to, get the help that they need for them. I encourage you to do that. And I encourage you to talk to me so that I can share their story for you. Okay. Thank you for listening to all my friends out there. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. And I will talk to you next week with another episode of Exposing Jails and Prisons.